Too often have we looked at the reality of the world around us with eyes that we call our own. Our eyes that are so often blinded with what we have, with what we only know, and with what we can only see as true for ourselves and for those we know. Nonetheless, there are harsher realities in life that we tend to neglect or perchance we choose to ignore. Consider our country. We choose to see the better side of it, and we cast blind eyes to its defects. We can only see the buildings of progress and the men and women who strive daily for the growth of the nation. We can only see intellectuals and men of talent. But beyond these lies more men who deserved more. For behind these buildings, these literati, there lies the real face of the Filipino, scourged with drudgery and broken dreams, his countenance scarred with the pain of poverty, his eyes lowered in the dismal and wretched state which he is in, and from which he cannot remove himself. Gaze at the realities in which we stand as who we are. What do you see behind the mask of everyday life? Broken families, corruption, and the sacrificial lamb, which is the Filipino people. We may not see it, we may not comprehend it, we may not be a part of it, but unfortunately, it is the cold truth that we all must face. What is the value of life in such predicaments? What has life to offer in such circumstances? The answer lies in yourselves. Join us then in understanding Filipino life as we do not know it. Share the sorrows of the stage as it unfolds a story, which is as real as you're coming to school every day. A story which is as timeless as the men and women who make up the foundations of the country. Ladies and gentlemen, Alberto Florentino's "The World is an Apple."
She hasn't eaten anything the whole day. That was why I was bothering you.
Sorry, Gloria.
It's okay, Mario. Now, may I have some of the money?
Money? Don't have it.
But today is payday, Mario.
Yeah, but
But what? Where's your pay for the week?
I don't have it.
What? I waited for you the whole day and you tell me...
Do I have nothing? Nothing? What do you want me to do, steal?
I'm not asking you to do a thing like that! All I want to know is what you need to your pay!
Nothing's left of it.
Nothing? Mario, you think you can make a fool of me? Haven't I seen you drunk before? Crawling home like a wounded snake and reeking of alcohol like a hospital? You don't smell or look drunk.
Right, fine. So I didn't go drinking.
But you're paid. What happened to it?
It's better if you don't know.
Look, Mario. I'm your wife. I have the right to half of everything you get. If I can have my share, I have the right to know at least where it went.
It's better if you don't know.
I must know.
Alright, fine. So I spent it all on another woman.
Another woman? I don't believe it. I know you wouldn't do such a thing.
I didn't know you had so much faith in me.
No, Mario. What I mean is, you wouldn't spend all your money when you know your daughter may need some of it. You love her too much to do that. What's wrong, Mario?
Nothing, Gloria. Nothing.
I know something is wrong. I can feel it. Tell me what it is.
Gloria, I lost my job.
Oh no!
It's true, Gloria.
But what about your pay for the whole week?
I lost my job a week ago.
And you never even told
I
me!
thought I could get another without making me worry.
You think you can get another in 5 months? It took you that long to get the last one!
It won't take me as long to get another.
But how did you lose it?
What's the point of talking about it? It won't bring it back.
Mario!
Yes?
Have your sinful fingers brought you to trouble again?
No, Gloria. Don't try to accuse me of they did.
What did they accuse you of?
Just what you meant to say. Pilfering, they called it.
What else would you call it? What did you steal? According to them.
It's nothing really. Nothing at all.
What was it?
Fine. It was an apple.
An apple? You mean?
Yes, an apple. Don't you know what an apple is?
You mean you took one apple?
Yes, and they kicked me out for taking one single apple. Not a dozen, not a crate.
That's what you get for not stopping to think before you do
I
something!
would have guessed they would do that. For taking one apple when there were millions of them. We were hauling them in from the warehouse. And I saw one lot of this broken crate. It was this big. And it looked so delicious. Before I knew it, I already put it in my lunch box.
That's the trouble with you! When you think of your own stomach, you think of nothing else!
I was not thinking of myself.
Who were you thinking of? Me? Did I ever ask you to bring home apples? I am not as crazy as
I
that!
was thinking of our daughter.
Tita? Why? Did she ever ask for apples?
Well, yeah, she did. Do you remember the day when I took her out for a walk? We passed by a grocery store and saw delicious apples for 70 centavos each. She wanted me to buy one for her, but I didn't have 70 centavos at the time. So what I did was to buy one of those small green apples that we sold in the sidewalk. But she just threw it away, saying it was not a real apple. Then she cried. So I saw this one apple in one of its I thought that Tita would love to have it.
You should have tried bringing home pandesal, or rice, or milk, and not those delicious apples. We're not rich. We can live without apples.
Why? Did God create apple trees just to bear fruit for the rich alone? Didn't He create the entire world for everyone? That's why when we brought Tita into this room, we sort of promised her everything that she had a right to have in life.
So, for a measly apple, you lost the job you needed so much.
I wouldn't mind losing 1,000 jobs for an apple for my daughter.
Where is this apple you prize so much? Is Filching an apple. That's too small a reason to kick a poor man out of work. You should have asked them to give you a second chance, Mario.
Don't do that.
Why not?
Can't you see they've been waiting for me to make a slip like that? So they could bring their own men in?
You should complain.
Suppose I did. What would they do? They just dig up my old police records.
But Mario, that was so long ago. Why would they dig that thing out?
They'll do anything to keep me out. Don't worry. I'll find another job. Is it really so hard to find another job nowadays?
There you go. Lying again.
Believe me, I'm not lying this time.
You're always lying. I can't tell when you're telling the truth.
In fact, I'll see someone tonight who knows how to company that needs a good night watch.
Aren't you only trying to make me feel better, Mario?
No, Gloria.
Honest?
Honest.
I knew God wouldn't let us down. He never lets anybody down. I'll pray tonight and ask him to let you have that job. But Mario, would it mean that you have to stay out all night?
It's alright. I can always sleep during the day.
No, Mario. What I mean is, it would be different when you aren't at my side tonight. But no, I think I'll get used to it. Why don't you go and see this friend of yours right now? Don't you think it's wise to see him as early as you can?
Yeah, I think I'll do that.
Here, put these on and go.
You must wait for me, Gloria. Can I be home like that?
I'll stay up and wait for you. All right, but I doubt if I can stay awake until you return. You know, Mother was wrong. Before we got married, she used to tell me, Gloria, you'll commit the greatest mistake of your life if you marry that good-for-nothing loafer. You could never make it straighter like you could the crooked wire with your bare hands. Oh, I wish she was alive now. She would have seen how much you changed.
Yes. How romantic.
Pablo?
You're not glad to see me, are you?
What are you doing here? What do you want?
Say, is that the right way to receive a friend who has come a visiting?
We don't care for your
You
visit.
haven't changed a bit, Gloria. Not a bit.
Neither have you. I can see.
You're still that same woman who cursed me to hell. Just because I happened to be Mario's friend long before you met her. Time hasn't made you any kinder. You still hate me, don't you?
Yes. And we should stay away from us for the rest of our
Am
lives.
I not staying away from you?
Then why are you here?
God! I may not even come to see you now and then, to see if life has been kinder to you. How are you getting along?
Well, we were doing well until you showed up.
Your daughter. She was that high when I saw her last. How is she?
She's all right.
Oh, and I thought she had not been very well.
How did you know? Did you tell him?
Me? No, how could I? I haven't seen him in a long time. Until now, of course.
What is she sick with?
We don't know.
Don't you think you should take her to a doctor? Here, I'll lend you a few peasants. It may help your daughter to get well.
We need it, all right. But no. Thank you.
Why don't you just take it?
Paying you back will only mean seeing your ugly face again.
Well, if you hate my my face so much? You don't have to pay me back. Take it. Take it as a gift.
The more reason I should refuse it.
All right. All right. That's how you want it.
Mario stopped depending on you since the day I took him away from your clutches.
Haven't you realized by now that it was a terrible mistake? You're taking away from my clutches.
I have no regrets.
How about Mario? Has he no regrets either?
He has none.
Can you be so sure? When he and I were pals, we could go to the first-class air-conditioned movie houses every other day. I bet all the money I have here now that he has not been to one since you liberated him from me. And that is almost 4 years ago.
One couldn't expect from honest money, and we don't.
What is honest money? Does it look better than dishonest money? Does it buy more? Or honesty? What is it? Dressing like that? Staying in dungeon you call a house? Is that it? Is that what you call honesty? Pablo, see what happened to your daughter. That is what honesty has done to her. And how could honesty help her now? She's not sick, and she needs no medicine. You know that. You know very well what she needs. Food. Good food. She's undernourished, isn't she?
Pablo?
I know you have come to lead him back to your dishonest ways, but you can't. He won't listen to you now. We have gone this far. We can go unlimited without your help.
You call this living? This, Gloria, is what you call dying. Dying slowly, minute by minute.
Pablo, I told you you shouldn't have come.
It's all right, Mario. Better tell her everything now. He's bound to know later.
So you have been seeing each other.
Came to the
I
house.
was afraid so.
He came to the house yesterday. Said he would be back this noon, but he didn't show up. I came because I was afraid his conscience was bothering him.
Pablo, I told you shouldn't
It's all
know.
right, Mario. Better tell her everything now. She's bound to know later. Tell her what you told me. That you no longer believe in the way she wanted you to live. Tell her.
Mario, is this what you meant by another job? You promised me you were through with him. You said you'd go straight and never go back to that kind of life. You're too late for this, you son of a devil! You're conscious! You know himself! When you know him, cling to anything! And do anything even return to the life he hates!
To me first.
Get out of our sight! Get out!
All right. All right. Just as soon as Mario is ready to leave.
He's not going with
Is
you!
that so? Why don't you just ask him?
I said he's not
Go
going!
on, ask him.
You're not going with him, Mario, are you? Tell that group you're not going with him anywhere! Tell him to leave and never come back! Please, Mario, please!
Mario.
I know he has talked to you and tried to poison your mind again! But Mario, this is still the better way of life! If things have not been turning out well, we must know that God is not letting us down. He is only trying us. You're going. I can see that you want to go with him. You leave me here again, wondering whether you'll be shot in the head or sent to jail.
Don't worry about him, Gloria. He is safe with me. He won't come anywhere near jail. I've got connections.
You hideous beast! Get
Introducing the characters, Mr. Gerald Villaruz as Pablo. Mr. Akim Jimenez as Mario. And Miss Heike Lagon as Gloria. We would like to introduce the understudies of Gloria and Mario for the first year, second year, and third year plays. Mr. Chris Erbe as Mario. And Miss Bella Datimos as Gloria. And we would like to introduce the production team for The World is an Apple. Denise Main Elias, Anthony Chu, Krista Cheng, Jennifer Entrepido, Joanna Labrador, Billy Yao, June Defensor, Hayden Goles, Therese Villones, Debbie Dos Reyes, M. Sirilan, Kate Mary Gonzo, Valerie Guzman, Angela Olivares, Leyan Mukite, Victorine Josapan, Precious Tantenko, Elaine Taguman, JC Zarandale, Pia Ibarreta, John Paul Vicencio, sa the back, Julie Salto, and the rest of the people of health. And our moderator, Sir Anthony. If the students have any questions, you're welcome to ask them now. Questions from the fourth year? Please approach the stage. We would like to remind everyone that to ask relevant and sensible questions. Please, thank you.
I just want to clarify, is Mario gay?
So they thought first.
Well, sorry, but that's not.
First of all, I played Mario in first and second year, and it made me sure that Mario wants to go with Pablo instead of his wife. But the thing that still is in my head is he truly gay? So I leave that question unanswered. I'm afraid I don't have the answer yet. Let's see what happens.
Well, how I understand if Mario is gay, well, it depends on how you look at it. The way I saw it, I really thought yes, he was.
gonna do with Pablo? What job is it?
Well, basically, sorry, I just couldn't hear the question and I couldn't understand it either. What Mario actually does is that he had to choose between staying with Gloria and to work for a living and go or accompany Pablo and earn his living. In other words, easy money, but it's done in an immoral fashion. So in this case, Pablo chose to take the easy path, however immoral. Sorry, Mario. All these things are just symbolisms, people. Details aren't really given.
So in your story, are you saying that it's easier money is kind of better? No.
No.
He chose the easier way, right?
No, I guess the moral of the story is it's a matter of choice. It's up to you to choose between, well, let's say that the apple is what you want. It's what you want in life. And there are two ways of getting it. Either you follow Gloria's way, that you have to work for it, be contented with what you have, and just work hard for it. Or you have to follow Pablo's path, which is quick, easy, however immoral. We face this problem every day, and I'm not saying that it's better, but I'm just saying that this is the reality, people. It's the reality. It's what happens every day. People, it's so easy to say that I'll just work hard for it, but when the test comes, it's so easy to change paths. Go to the dark side, in other words.
What is the relationship of the apple to the world and to the Philippines?
Anyway, this question has been asked for almost all times. So the answer would be the apple is like a temptation for all Filipinos. We can all just steal. Like Mario, he's poor. He can just steal for a living. Gloria's poor too, but she chose not to. So the apple is basically temptation in this story.
So the title is "The World is an Apple," right? So the focus was because the apple here in the story is what their daughter wanted and something she couldn't get. It was something that was beyond their reach. So in terms of symbolisms, the apple represented a morality or something that is by choice. It's a choice, meaning you can either see the good side of it or the rotten side. So it's your choice to either be like Pablo, who's rich and does it the easy way. You can choose to be like Mario, who is at the crossroads and chooses in the end to go with the easy money. Or you can choose to be like Gloria, who sticks up for her values and thinks of more than just money, but thinks of the things